Hey there. You're probably wondering why I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is what we call the land of creativity. But nowadays, it's not looking too good, and the ones who are here, well, they're far away. And I've been pretty lonely around here, and I'm pretty hungry too. You look kinda delicious. Mind if I take a bite? Don't worry. All I need is one bite. Oh, of course, I respect your wishes. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this entire video, and there are no potatoes around here. That sucks. If you look at anything around YouTube or any sort of media whatsoever, you notice the fact that not many people nowadays create. And to elaborate, look at Jay Schlatt, a wonderful creator that is a perfect example on being a creative YouTuber. But because of the algorithm and people being interested in slop, he just thought, you know what? I want to join him too. And do I blame him for taking his creative nature and just react? I mean, kinda. There were very creative videos that just weren't react videos, and I like that, because he just reacts to the community that he builds, and I think that's fine, and I appreciate that his personality is what's carrying the video, and he's made me laugh countless times, and trust me when I say that in 2020, I only found 2 good personalities that were amazing creatively. Jay Schlatt and Danny. Where the fuck are the others? Why isn't there more good personalities out there that are booming? I can't see them. Do I need glasses now? Do my eyes deceive me? This was so bad that me and my brother straight up moved to Netflix to watch shows, because both of us didn't mess with the content on YouTube, mainly because the ones that were promoted weren't really all that. Like Internet AJ and Sunny V2. One was a unfunny virgin, and the other one was Australian. Just contain yourself. You can definitely tolerate these kangaroo-looking... Sorry, my inner racism was going off. Let's continue. Oh my god, YouTube, stop pulling the stop putting your hand on the trigger, please. That was a joke. That was a joke, alright? Don't pull that trigger, alright? I want my channel, and I don't want another strike on my channel. Please. Not only was YouTube slowly losing the U in its name because it's more corporate than ever, what started off was a place where you can show your creativity and personality has now been a place where if you're not consistent, then YouTube will just lower the chances of you getting promoted to the algorithm. If you even think about taking a break, unless you're Corey X Kenshin or any of these big names, it's over for you. I mean, not completely, but you get my point. Nowadays, when looking at the current state of YouTube, there are YouTubers who are not really clicking with viewers. I mean, the only person on YouTube I can name that I actually watched consistently in 2024 is Degenerosity. He probably has the most unique humor I've ever seen, with a mix between memes that perfectly match the style of humor he's going for. He is so good that a lot of people are replicating his style. Now, I know I use memes in my videos. I only really use them on sections that perfectly match the emotion I'm feeling, and if you look at any sort of media that's bad, it's mostly because of a lack of creative ideas that are executed well. Well, if YouTube was the landscape of repetitive cunts gaining subscribers just by copying Sunny V2, then the movie business is creative, but in a bad way. And when I say creative, I mean they use an already existing IP and try to capitalize on it because the IP is way more worth it, because making a new creative idea will be a risk. And the movie business takes a shit on risk. They don't really like them, so they try to appeal to as many people as possible and don't make any money in the process. Did you get all that? I hope you did, because I won't be repeating it. Any corner of content creation always has a creative problem. With rap, it's saturated with repetitive rappers that will have damn near to no replay value after just 2 weeks of releasing their rap song. For movies, they have no new IPs and stick to what's already there to lower risks, and YouTube is probably the worst when it comes to having a creative problem. I will say that the ones who are actually being creative are the ones that don't really really get that much traction at all. In the early days of YouTube, it valued both creativity and personality. These were the things that made YouTube thrive as a company, and with this whole, if you don't work, then you'll get blacklisted, doesn't help. If you don't have a core audience, it kind of makes it harder for people to make something creative. And for me, there's a certain point when I just post a video and I'm like, what's next? And I thought about this yesterday on my next video and how I can make it good. And I've been zoning out on this, thinking of stuff, but none of them really clicked for me. And with my YouTube schedule, after I post, I have to think about the next video in like 1 or 2 days and record the audio and edit for the, past 3 days. And the fact that you have a core audience, if you even want to survive taking a break from YouTube, I think really doesn't help when you want to be a creative YouTuber. And take your time with your video, and this further proves that YouTube is no longer YouTube but corporate tube. And what I want you to take away from this video is that no matter what, even if the odds are stacked against you, be creative, because there's always an audience that appreciates your work. And slowly you'll make it one step at a time. And I wanted to make this video because of Kendrick. Yes, you heard that right. I heard this man's album for the 100th time, and I analyzed one of the most creative songs I've ever heard. And I really wanted to make this video and say that being creative will be good for the long run. Because you don't want to be one of those guys. Be your own person, be creative with your personality, and with enough luck and ripping people off, you'll make it. You know what? I'm happy here. Despite not many people being here, I like it here. It makes me creative and I love it. Wait. Hold up. The video is about to end. Please don't go. I don't want to be alone. Please don't go. Please!